this is the start of this house's flip, I thought I would do like a little intro to the house before I really start on it. Quick video. So I tore this thing. I tore all the walls out. Some of the floors are there. I took out the stairs. I kept the stairwell. So I just figured I would share kind of what it's currently looking like from the ground up before I actually start building the home. I've kind of thrown a rough frame of the house for the floor plan in. All the walls were gone. I took out all the walls, so you can kind of see the old floor. This was the old house. All this concrete is the new stuff that I'm adding. So I just thought this might be kind of fun to see, like, this is what I'm starting with. I'm gonna make this into a house. I'm gonna do kind of a, I want to do like a Spanish-inspired. I grew up in Southern California, so there was a lot of Spanish homes where I grew up, like Spanish style. So I just thought, oh, this might be kind of fun to do a Spanish style beach house. So this is the start. Just a little preview of where we're gonna go with this. And here we are back at House Flipper. I finished my Spanish inspired home. I figured I would give a little walkthrough of it before we sell it and see how it does. Can kind of give a visual aerial if I do the roof, so you can see kind of here's the front of the house. I'm kind of assuming that this would be like a way out to an actual street and not just right onto the beach. So there's a driveway with a garage, and then this would connect to the sidewalk, but you know, it's a dead zone in the game, so I can't go that way. So we can kind of get a little look at the outside, the exterior of the home. You can kind of see how I did kind of this arched theme throughout with the, like, presumably a stucco wall with all these arched windows, and then the tile roof, and then there's a pool in the back, a few different like entertaining areas outside, kind of this fun. It was all very Spanish inspired, kind of California beach home. So all right, well that's that. So let's kind of start. You know, if you were coming up, there is a walkway to the back. There's a walkway up. There's an entrance up there. There's also a walkway to the left, and then this is kind of the front door. And look, somebody left some Amazon packages. I kind of added those for fun. And there's a little buzzer, little ring. So if you walk in the front door, it's like a nice little kind of grand entrance. I don't know, it's not that grand, but anyway. So there's a little spot to sit down, put on your shoes, hang up your coat, and then this kind of enters into the home. This is a door to the garage, and I just kind of, you know, they're on the beach, so they've got some surfboards and a couple doors to park your cars. It's not a whole lot to the garage. I have said before, garages are kind of boring, but they're fun to decorate a little. So, all right, and then you come into this main area. Like I said, I was kind of keeping to a California theme, so I picked a lot of California artwork. And Thousand Oaks, that's the city that I grew up in, so guess what? It has a lot of oak trees, hence the name, Thousand Oaks. So this is kind of one main living area. There's like a family room with a couple couches, a TV, a little gaming table. And there's a bar with some stools, a little coffee station. I tried to make these like glass shelves, but you can't put things on there in the story mode. In the other mode, in sandbox mode, I could just like move them, use the move tool, but you can't do that in the story mode. So anyways, just imagine that there would be things on those shelves. There is a full bathroom, so a little shower tub combo, and the little toilet, little sink, so just a little spot to relieve yourself down here. And then there's just a little utility closet, because, you know, a little space under the stairs, why not use it? And then, of course, a sauna, because we all love saunas. You can come in, hang out, use the sauna. And then I added a gym. It's kind of a bright gym. Cute though, right? I wish they had some more gym assets. Like House Flipper 1 has some really great assets for making a gym look really cute. And this one is still a little limited. I hope they add some more. But anyways, so all right. And then if you go out the back, there's the pool. There's a little spot to sit and hang out, little swing under a veranda, another little spot to eat. This kind of works as a pass through to the kitchen, so you can kind of pass things back and forth. There is a little tiny fridge in there, and then there is a little walkway. This was like an awkward spot because there was like a mound of sand here, and in story mode you can't like manipulate the ground, so I was a little stumped as to like how to cover the sand so it would not be in the way, and this is what I came up with. I don't think it's the best. I think I could have done something better, but yeah, whatever. So I gave a little spot to sit. I thought this was kind of cute. And then there's kind of this weird double walkway. I don't know why I did this. I just wanted to do something with these arches, and so I did them, and I think it looks kind of cute. So that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. So all right, and then there's a stair up, and this is just a little back porch, and then a back door. We're not going to go in there. We're going to go around the other way first. So this is another little awkward space because there was another little patch, like a mound, and again, I was just trying to figure out ways to utilize, structures or something to cover the mounds, so I didn't have to like include them, if you will. So I gave just a little, kind of outdoor area, if you're working out, and then you can come out here and have a little outdoor picnic. I thought this was kind of cute, so people are having some hamburgers and hot dogs and some watermelon. You got some cold drinks, and then this is just like a little barbecue oven thing that I just thought, why not utilize it? So you can come out here and cook some food, and then there's just a little hangout pit, and then a little water feature over there. And then, okay, so then we'll go up the stairs. So this would be probably a place that most people would come up, I would think. And then another just little entertainment area. I put some little, like, these are heaters, and then this has another entertaining area where pass through to the kitchen, so you can throw things out here. There's a spot to eat, a spot to barbecue, another burger. I should put a hot dog out here. And then there's a little fridge with some drinks. So if you're hanging out with your friends and you want to sit and enjoy the beautiful view of the beach, I thought this was kind of a nice, entertaining veranda, patio, what have you. And then I added more of these cute like arches to kind of go for that Spanish theme. I don't know. Anyway, so, and then this is the side entrance to the middle level, and I added some more cute California artworks. And then this is just kind of a smaller living room, I wanted to use this kind of cute wicker furniture, so a little spot to sit, hang out, watch some TV with the family. And then this is the kitchen, and then I added my first attempt to make like a built-in kind of oven hood thing. I wish this was resizable because I would like to have made it bigger, but anyways, yeah, I thought it was cute. And then this is kind of the more formal dining room. I gave it kind of a dark theme with the rope chandelier, and I thought it was cute little dining room. This is the stair down to the first floor, so you can see how you would get there inside the home. And then this is a utility room, so washer, dryer, little iron station, little spot for all your cleaning knickknacks, extra linens, whatnot, all that kind of happy garbage. And then there is a bathroom in the hall, a full bath with a shower tub combo, and toilet and a sink. So I thought this little picture was kind of cute, like, ooh, it stinks. And then there's a little kind of back porch sitting area here, so you can kind of sit and you can, read a book, have some coffee in the morning, enjoy the plants. And then this was this back porch here with another little spot to just, hang out and enjoy the view. I think you can sit in this. Yeah, see, you can sit here and look at your weird neighbors that houses definitely do not match yours. And then it could be a bedroom, but I made it into an office, so just a nice office. My imagining was, if you were living in this home and worked from home, maybe you had clients come, you could direct them to come to the back door, and this could be like a little waiting area, and then they can come in, and so this person, can sit and have a chat with you. Maybe they take some pictures of their work or whatever. I don't know. Did anybody else think up weird scenarios in their heads when they're designing these houses? Is it just me? All right, let's go up to the final floor. So this is the bedrooms. So this is the kind of a young lady's room, I imagine. So I made this kind of, someone online had posted a rainbow, and I thought, oh, that's a cute idea. I'm going to put a rainbow in a room. So I did the little rainbow wall details. I was thinking kind of inspired by like those 70s kind of styles, how they used to have the sweeping colors on the walls like this. I wish we could round the edges. That would have been kind of cute. I don't know. Anyways, I thought this was cute. And then someone else had done like a little art room in a bedroom, renovate, I think. So I thought, oh, this would be cute to put a little art room in here for her. So that's her little hobby. So all right, so that's her room, and then she has a bath with, full bath, sink, toilet, shower, tub, little window, just, little basic. This would be a nice bedroom for a young lady. And then I added a nursery. So I haven't done a nursery before, and so I kind of did this yellow theme with the cute elephants. I thought the elephants were kind of cute. So it's all just yellow. They have these little elephants in the game, so I thought, oh, I could put the elephants in the room for the kids. And then a little crib. So I thought this was cute. And then it has its own little happy yellow bathroom with just a tub and a toilet, sink, some stars. That was cute. So there's the spare bedrooms, and then this is the master bedroom with, again, the purple theme, because me, your girl loves purple. So I kind of added this little, it's a really long, narrow room, so I was trying to figure out how to like utilize all this space without making it just feel like a big empty space. So I put this kind of cute art wall up, and then here's a walk-in closet, which has a window, little seat, all the typical closet things. And then this part of the room, you have a little sofa to sit on with a TV to watch, and then of course the bed. And of course this room has a beautiful view of the beach. Wouldn't that be a great view? Although you would definitely need some like real, those interior blinds or something, so you could actually knock out all the light and sleep. And then here is the master bath with all the master bath goodness, double sinks, a big soaker tub, a big shower, the toilet, and then a beautiful, everyone can see you set of windows. But again, I would imagine these would have some kind of privacy things if you were actually building a house like this. So I think that's the house. I thought this turned out really cute. I had a lot of fun decorating it, and boy, I spent a lot of time. This thing got broken down to nothing but pretty much just the floors, all the walls, and everything else is all redone. And so, all right, let's see how this one will do for selling. I hope it does good. Wow, I spent a lot on this. I hope I don't lose. I won't be surprised if I do. We'll see how it does. Boy, oh boy. Okay, not too bad. So let's see, 229, 229. So that's not too bad. We'll copy that just in case. Maybe the photos will work this time. Let's see. Nope, no photos. All right, taking photos. I thought oh, there we go. The before and afters. You can kind of see what it looks like. Very different. Very, very different. Quite different. Look at this before and after. Very different. Kind of nice, huh? Kind of nice. I think I did a good job. I think this was a fun adventure, and it reminded me that the house I grew up in was one of these southern, Spanish style homes with the stucco and the tile roof, and so it kind of harkened me back to my childhood home. So I had a lot of fun with this. Thinking of California. Haven't been there in a very long time. But yeah, it was really nice, right? I think it did. I think it did pretty good. Quite a change, right? That's quite a change for a house. Quite the difference. All right. Well, there you go. That's it. I think we're done. I hope you had fun watching. Maybe inspired you in some way. Thanks. Bye.